What's up, everybody? It's the Ginger Yeti, and I'm checking in from the road. Today I'm in Milwaukee, I think it is. It's our last non-show day before the end of the first leg. We have 2 more shows to go. Then we fly home for about a 2-week break before we hit the West Coast, as if we need more time off. But since I'm sitting here, figured I'd get into another beer review. Got a couple more beers I bought on some of these non-show days. And the next beer I have, or the beer I have for you today, is Prickly Business. Kind of a cool looking can here, like a cactus or desert motif. And the can label also looks like a watermelon. So Prickly Business is from Shovel Town Brewery. It's a 5.2% beer. Shovel Town's out of Easton Massachusetts. I picked this up at some store I was at in Foxborough, I don't remember. And on the can here, if I can read it, at least I have a lamp above my head. Wheat ale with prickly pear and watermelon. Interesting combination there. Brewed and packaged by Shovel Town Brewery Incorporated, Easton Massachusetts. Prickly Business. Wheat ale with prickly pear and watermelon. I don't know what that says. Oh, it's 2 different addresses. An address in Northeastern and an address in Foxborough. Don't know why there's 2 addresses. Buy cold, store cold, drink cold. And that's everything on the can. Hopefully this is pretty fresh. Untapped says it had 25 IBUs. And on Untapped, this gets a 3.68 with 175 check-ins. On Beer Advocate, it wasn't on Beer Advocate. And since I did that other beer that actually had a rating of NR, I'm going to start using that, I think, for beers that aren't even on Beer Advocate. So for Beer Advocate, this is going to get an NR. Pour it into my iconic plastic cup here. Give it a nice little pour. And I get a nose on it here. A little bit of earthiness. Some earthiness and maybe a hint of watermelon. Color, that's kind of a orangey with maybe a red, just very light red tinge to it, but basically like an orangey color. Can't see through it, kind of hazy. About a finger's worth of what appears to be Whitehead in this amazing hotel lighting. Let's get into it and see what this prickly pear and watermelon beer tastes like. Cheers, everybody. Light bodied. There's some prickly earthiness on the front end. And then it finishes with a watermelon flavor that's reminiscent of like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. Yeah, it's just, they're both subtle. I mean, maybe a little more than subtle, but it's not very strong. And it's this very tasty earthiness and a watermelon finish. And that's pretty much what the beer is. This would be a tasty beer for a hot summer evening or a mid-fall, early spring evening. Just that nice, almost spring-like flavors. I mean, the flavors bring spring to mind to me. But that earthiness, watermelon on the back end, it's almost like a watermelon Jolly Rancher, but not super artificial. Very tasty. I could crush a few of these. I think I bought a 4-pack of this. I think this is my last one out of the 4-pack, actually. So I give this one a big horns up. This is another find that I found somewhere in some beer store, and I'm happy with it. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. This video will probably be out probably after I get home. Maybe I'll get some reviews in at home, and then I hit the road again for the second leg of the Pantera Tour, the West Coast. Hopefully I can find some really cool West Coast beers. Thank you all for watching, like I said, and as always, embrace the adventure.